There's an old joke. Two elderly women at a Catskill mountain resort, and one of them says, "Boy, the food at this place is really terrible." The other one says, "I know, in such small portions." Well, that's essentially how I feel about life, full of loneliness and misery and suffering and unhappiness, and it's all over much too quickly. The other important joke for me is usually attributed to Groucho Marx, but I think it appears originally in Freud's Wit and its relation to the unconscious, and it goes a little something like this. I'm paraphrasing it. I would never want to belong to a club that have someone like me for a member. That's the key joke in my adult life in terms of my relationships with women. You know, lately the strange things have been going through my mind because I turned 40, and I guess I'm going through like a life crisis or something. And I'm not worried about aging. I'm not one of those characters. I'm slightly balding on top. That's about the worst you can say about me. I think I'm gonna get better as I get older. I think I'm gonna be the balding virile type as opposed to say the distinguished gray, for instance. Unless I'm neither one of those two. Unless I'm one of those guys, with like saliva dribbling out of his mouth who wanders into a cafeteria with, a shopping bag screaming about socialism. Annie and I broke up, and, I can't quite get my mind around that. I keep sifting through the pieces of a relationship in my mind and examining my life and trying to figure out where did the screw up come. Because, a year ago we were in love, and it's funny, I'm not a morose type. I'm not like a depressive character. I had I was a reasonably happy kid, I guess. I was brought up in Brooklyn during World War II.